My name is Colin Schindler with Remax Ignite, and today I am here with Ben DeWitt of Fidelity National Title. Thanks for coming out today, Ben.
My pleasure, Colin.
So tell me a little bit more about who you are and what you do on the title end of things.
Well, like I say, Ben DeWitt, Fidelity National Title. I'm from Janesville, Wisconsin. We have offices all over the state, predominantly in Janesville, Beloit, Sun Prairie, Stoughton, Madison, and all over the Milwaukee area. But we can handle transactions in the entire state of Wisconsin. I'm most proud of the fact that we can do closings anywhere. So we've done closings right here in your office, and we can do them anywhere, and we don't charge extra money for it.
And we even have one coming up that I'm very much looking forward to.
All right, wonderful. Us too.
Awesome. Well, tell us too a little bit, that the title aspect of things is often pretty misunderstood, I think, by the buyer and the seller. So tell us a couple things about what it is that you're doing with the insurance and whatnot, and then maybe also a couple tips or tricks or things that buyers and sellers need to know about title.
Yes. So there's kind of two aspects of our business, Colin. And number one is the title side. And the title side is all about searching everything about the property. And then we create a report, everything about the property. And when I say everything about it, I don't mean physically, I mean transactionally over time. Then there's the other portion of it is the escrow and closing side of our business. So that's where we handle the money. We meet everybody to do the closing. We pay off everything involved with the transaction. So really there's two main sides to that. It starts first with you guys getting the accepted offer, sending that over to us, and then we get to work.
Yeah, you guys are doing a lot of stuff in the background
Yes.
to make a closing actually happen.
Yes. So if I did the list, it might take us a long time, but I don't think everyone even knows what we do. Just for an example, at the end of a transaction, we have to pay off all of the mortgages of the seller. We have to pay off you guys, the commissions to you guys. We have to pay the insurance company as far as the homeowner's insurance. We got to pay the seller. We have to pay every aspect involved with the transaction, so we handle that. We record all the documents. So there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So people always wonder what that charge is on their closing statement. Some people wonder what it is, and so that's what it involves.
Yeah, it's absolutely justified too because these guys working behind the scenes, it's pretty incredible what you do. Now, to wrap things up here, do you have any tips for buyers or sellers, as they're going through the process or, closing day, what they can be doing to make sure that everything wraps up smoothly and easily?
That's thanks for asking that. I have all kinds of tips. I guess up my sleeve. Number one is bring your ID and make sure it's valid. And it could be a regular ID, a driver's license, a passport. We have to have a valid one, not an expired one. That's part of the notarial rules for us to be able to sign the documentation. Secondly, you can't show up with a briefcase full of
You
cash.
can't?
No,
Ah,
not a personal check either, unfortunately. We want to trust everybody, but unfortunately we cannot. So you have to bring a cashier's check certified from your bank usually we do that up to, in the 50,000 range. But if it's beyond that for again, down payment for the buyer, you have to wire it to us. And so, that's pretty commonly done. And then thirdly, make sure you hang on to any invoices or paid invoices for any construction that's been done on your house or any work being done. We're going to ask for those and just need proof that they got paid. That way the buyer isn't on the hook or get a lien on the property once they take it over.
cool.
And lastly, I would say make sure as a buyer or seller that you hire a real estate professional to handle the transaction.
Couldn't agree more.
All right.
Well, so if you're a buyer or seller, you only got a couple things to do. Well, Ben is running around hard in the background, making sure that everything comes to fruition and you have a smooth and easy closing. Now, whether you're a real estate professional who is looking to have a title company, go through all the work that it takes, get in contact with Ben, or if you decide not to, God forbid, use a real estate professional, we can still get you in touch with Ben here. How would folks go about getting in touch with you?
Usually, folks get a hold of us honestly through their lender and through their realtor, because most folks don't realize that we exist, honestly. But if you want to reach out to us because you're selling on your own or buying on your own, or it's a arm's length transaction, You can give me a call at 608-381-3641 or email me at benjamin.dewitt@fnf.com. Our website also is wisconsin.fntic.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming out today. It was a pleasure having you. And
Thanks for having me, Colin.
yeah, it's great to dive into the title aspect of things. So I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.